Hey gamers, what's up? So we had two new magic candies added to the game, that being the boy Wild Berry Badussi Cookie, and also we have a Tea Night Cookie that got their magic candy. So I've been playing with these candies for the past, I would say 3 hours, around 7 a.m., 9 a.m., 7, 8, 9, around 2.5, 3 hours, almost 3 hours with these cookies, messing around with their at least level 1 candies just to see how good the base level candy is. Haven't had a chance to test with plus 10 because both of them cost these sugar crystals, the strength crystals. Bro, you are out of your mind. Okay, this is trolling for sure, 100p. Anyways, let's stop ranting about that and actually talk about both of the magic candies. Are they good? Are they even worth getting? So in today's video, that's what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be looking at basically both of their abilities, and I'll tell you, as far as my testing goes today, if these are worth getting or not. Alright guys, let's go ahead and start off with Wild Berry Cookie first. So Wild Berry Cookie, guys, is basically whenever he uses his skill now, you'll be giving the team an HP shield equal to 3% of his max HP for 5 seconds. And then his final blow damage will give you an extra 175% of damage. He's also going to be giving all allies crit resist for 10% at level 10. So yeah guys, let's go ahead and talk about it. So I used him today. I don't think he's anything spectacular. Honestly, the HP shield that he gets is pretty negligible as far as its actual use case. It's gone like that. Like you activate it, it's gone like that in PvP. So for my take on Wild Berry Cookie, I mean, the crit resist is nice if you get to level 10. The final blow damage is okay, but overall the candy is, honestly, I wouldn't waste your resources on the candy. I mean, it'll make him a little bit better than the teams he's already in, but it's not anything like groundbreaking or anything like that. It's not like you're gonna throw him on a new team and make a whole new comp around Wild Berry Cookie. It's nothing like that. Just all the teams that he's already in, if you already have him in your team, if you get the candy, it's gonna make the team a little bit better. It's just a little bit of a buff to your team. So I mean, overall, not that good of a candy. Probably shouldn't invest too much into it. I thought it was going to be a lot bigger than this, and this is kind of lackluster. So guys, that's really all that I have to say about Wild Berry Cookie. There's really not much to say about it. One other thing I should mention about Wild Berry Cookie as well, guys, while I was editing, another reason why it might not be worth it to get him is because it does cost these strength crystals. Holy, these strength crystals are hard to get to. If you go to your magic laboratory here, guys, it takes 2 hours to get 2 of them. So guys, if you're looking to get him to level 10, you're looking at more than 20 days. I just based this off of 50 sugar crystals per level. This increases every single level, guys. And to craft 2 of them, like I said, it takes 2 hours. So to get all of these that you need is going to take over a month to get this to level 10, and it's just not worth it because there's other candies in the game that I think are honestly just more viable than that use strength candies. That being Werewolf. I think Werewolf is honestly just overall a better candy in general than his candy. Purple Yams candy I think is better too, especially for alliance mode and stuff like that. Mala sauce too for alliance as well. I mean, come on guys. There's just a lot of other candies I think that use strength crystals that are better than his. Anyways guys, let's get back to whatever point of the video I put this in, because like I said, I did this after the video while I was editing. Anyways, yeah guys, see you there. So guys, let's go ahead and talk about the boy, I guess the man of the hour, Tea Night Cookie, which got the biggest buff as far as the magic candies goes. So guys, what he's gonna do now is whenever he uses his skill, he's gonna be doing true damage relative to 10% of his max HP. He'll also be dealing an additional amount of damage to other targets. His skill, they spelled skill wrong, S-K-I-L. of Dev Sisters, small indie company by the way. Target stun is 2 seconds, basically stuns them for 2 seconds when he uses his skill. He's also going to be dealing extra damage to stun immune targets, a little bit over 300% extra damage from this. We'll talk about that in a second and what all this means. This also reduces his cooldown by 3.5 seconds. His healing is going to be 36% of his own attack. Passive to itself is attack plus 1.5% for every 5% of the team's total HP loss, capped at 30%. So he gives himself an extra 30% attack depending on how much HP your team has lost. And at level 10, guys, he's going to be doing extra damage to regular attack targets at true damage relative to max HP by 1%. So that means his normal attacks, his slices, are going to be doing extra damage, and I think that's going to be really big. So let's go ahead and talk about what this means, guys. This means right here, he is going to counter a lot of Snapdragon comps. With doing 300% increased damage to stun resistant enemies, that means BTS and Snapdragon comps are going to get countered pretty hard by him. just with the amount of damage he's doing. Now, he is still really squishy, guys. In my testing, he is still super squishy. So there's only like a handful of comps you can run him on. Preferably, I think the best comp you can run him on is probably a scam comp with him in the front, because let the rest of the team die, let him take the lead and kill the rest of the cookies on the enemy team. That's the best use case that I found for him. I haven't found like a speed comp that you can run him in yet. Maybe there is, but I tested a couple speed comps with like Madeline and Amon, even taking off Amon and swapping different things in and out. I could not get him to work. He just died way too quick for that. So I mean, overall, I think he's just going to be used on scam comp. I think this could be a good counter for the new Snapdragon comps, or like the Pattaya Snapdragon comps. I think the scam comp there could be pretty beneficial for the arena as far as countering those comps. Also, I think it is going to be a must to get him to level 10, because getting that extra true damage out with his normal attacks, because he already attacks so fast whenever he's like max buffed, max stacked, because of his attack speed is already so high. This is going to do a lot more than Milk. Milk had a 1% true damage too, which gave him a pretty sizable damage increase with how slow he attacks. So this is going to give him a really big damage increase, I think. Unfortunately, it cost strength crystals, which I have none of, which is going to take me 10 years to get this level 10. But regardless of that, I think level 10 is a must for Team Night Cookie if you want to use him in the arena. I do think he is a pretty good cookie, especially for countering those teams, like I said. I don't know about any other application. I mean, I feel like that's really the only application he's going to be using. I can see maybe a team comp on like the Red Velvet Dragon or something. You could maybe integrate him into that team, like when most of the team dies, he's getting that max buff and then he just attacks the dragon for a lot of damage. I can see that maybe being something that can be used. I haven't done much testing with it. The testing I did do with it, it was okay. But I mean, overall, I think his candy is definitely worth, and I think you should be getting that candy to a level 10, because that's where he's gonna get most of his use out of anyways, is that plus 10 marker. I think that is really important to have. Anyways, guys, those are my thoughts and opinions on these cookies. Also, I should say, you do want to run full almond on him. He is really squishy, guys. He dies really quick. If you don't run full almonds, he will get absolutely melted. So guys, run full almonds on him as well. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today's video. Let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions on both of these candies in the description or comments below, because I'm curious to see what your guys' thoughts are. If you have any other like findings that I didn't find here in this video in my 3 hours of testing, because by the time this video comes out, you guys will have a lot more time to test these things out. So let me know in the comments below what you found, if you got them to level 10, if they're any good, and yeah, so really, that's all I have to say in terms of this video. As far as future videos coming out, I will be releasing a video on a team for Team Night Cookie, which I think will beat the current meta team, the counter to the meta. Stick around and subscribe to the channel if you want to see that. Anyways, I keep saying anyways. What am I doing? I'm ending the video now. I'm ending the video now, guys. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you don't, I will find you, and I'll give you a big old kiss. Anyways, bye, guys. Fuck, I keep saying anyways. Bye.